When it comes to our financial lives, it's important to know how to make smart and informed decisions. We all want to be in control of our money, but sometimes we make choices that can lead to financial pitfalls. Fortunately, there are steps we can take to avoid these money traps. The 8 financial traps to avoid it by any means. Making mistakes with your finances can be costly, but the good news is that there are ways to avoid these financial pitfalls. By understanding the traps that can cause financial hardship, you can take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your finances. In this video, we'll be looking at 8 money traps to avoid at all costs. Money trap number 1, not having an emergency fund. The first money trap to avoid is not having an emergency fund. An emergency fund is essentially a savings account that you use to cover unexpected expenses. It's important to have enough money in your emergency fund to cover at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Without an emergency fund, you may find yourself in a difficult financial situation if an unexpected expense arises. The best way to start an emergency fund is to set aside a certain amount of money each month. Start with a small amount and gradually increase it over time. Make sure to choose an account that earns interest so you can maximize your savings. Money trap number 2, falling for get-rich-quick schemes. The second money trap to avoid is falling for get-rich-quick schemes. These schemes may seem attractive at first, but they are usually too good to be true. Promises of quick and easy money are usually just scams that can leave you with nothing but an empty wallet. When considering an investment option, make sure to do your research. Be wary of any promises that seem too good to be true and be sure to read the fine print before signing any contracts. Also, never invest money that you can't afford to lose. Money trap number 3, taking out high-interest loans. The third money trap to avoid is taking out high-interest loans. These loans typically have high interest rates, which can make it difficult to pay them back. Furthermore, high-interest loans can cause you to end up in a cycle of debt that can be hard to break. If you need to take out a loan, make sure to shop around for the best deal. Also, make sure to read the fine print and understand the terms and conditions of the loan before signing anything. Money trap number 4, relying too much on credit cards. The fourth money trap to avoid is relying too much on credit cards. Credit cards can be a useful tool, but they can also be a dangerous trap. When you rely too much on credit cards, it can be easy to get in over your head and end up in debt. It's important to be mindful of how much you're spending on your credit cards, and to make sure that you're paying off your balance each month. If you find yourself relying too much on your credit cards, consider switching to a debit card or cash to help you stay on track. Money trap number 5, making impulse purchases. The fifth money trap to avoid is making impulse purchases. It can be easy to get caught up in the excitement of buying something new, but impulse purchases can add up quickly. Before you make a purchase, take a moment to think about whether or not it's really necessary. If it's not, then it's probably best to pass. It can also help to set a budget for yourself so that you don't go over your spending limit. Additionally, it's a good idea to wait at least 24 hours before making a purchase to ensure that it's something that you really need. Money trap number 6, neglecting to shop around for the best deal. The sixth money trap to avoid is neglecting to shop around for the best deal. Whether it's an insurance policy, a loan, or a new appliance, it's important to shop around and compare prices. By taking the time to compare different options, you can save yourself a lot of money in the long run. It can also be helpful to use online tools such as price comparison websites or coupon codes. These can help you find the best deals and save money on your purchases. Money trap number 7, procrastinating on saving for retirement. The seventh money trap to avoid is procrastinating on saving for retirement. It's never too early to start saving for retirement, and the earlier you start, the better. By setting aside money each month, you can ensure that you have enough to live comfortably in your later years. Fortunately, there are many options for retirement savings. You can open an IRA or a 401k or simply set up an automatic transfer to a savings account. Whichever option you choose, make sure to start saving for retirement as soon as possible. Money trap number 8, not taking advantage of tax breaks. The 8th money trap to avoid is not taking advantage of tax breaks. Tax breaks can be a great way to save money, but they can be easy to miss if you don't know what to look for. Make sure to do your research and take advantage of any tax breaks that you may qualify for. You can also consult a tax professional to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the tax breaks that you qualify for. This can be a great way to save money and keep more of your hard-earned cash in your pocket. These 8 money traps must be avoided at all costs. Making mistakes with your finances can be costly, but the good news is that there are ways to avoid these financial pitfalls. By understanding the traps that can cause financial hardship, you can take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your finances. These 8 money traps must be avoided at all costs to ensure that you remain in control of your finances. Remember to do your research and make smart and informed decisions when it comes to your finances. Also, make sure to set up an emergency fund, be wary of get-rich-quick schemes, shop around for the best deals, and take advantage of tax breaks. By avoiding these 8 money traps, you can ensure that you remain in control of your finances and make the most of your money.